Hey, today I'm going to talk about weed and art. Now, you might be going, okay, what? Now, let's think about this, guys. Some of the best artists have used weed in art, but there is a balance, okay, when you're smoking weed and doing your art. The problem that I've heard from one artist is some artists can come to depend on weed for connectivity with their art. If they're stoned, they can focus, they can meditate, they can paint. Versus if they're not stoned, they're blocked. The only problem with that is the only problem with smoking weed and doing your art is that that can happen where if you don't smoke before you try writing or painting, it can inhibit your creativity. Like you're stuck, and then your brain starts playing tricks on you, and you go, okay, well, I gotta get out of this block, and I got to smoke a joint or hit a bong. By the way, don't hit bongs if you can help it. It's really bad for your lungs. But that's just my opinion. I do not smoke even when I need to write. The only time I do smoke is when I can't sleep, when I need to pray to God and try to get past depression and maybe even be able to eat. Because sometimes anxiety can be so strong that I don't want to eat. I kind of feel sick, kind of feel nauseous, feel like I'm gonna all tense in the stomach, blah blah blah. So I do use it for prayer, and that's the best time to use it, in my opinion. Go in your closet, go in your prayer room, and just you can get creative ideas when you're smoking and praying and asking God to guide your work. But don't try executing that work stoned. It again, this is all subjective. This is all my opinion. I can't force you, but many artists have done this for years. Andy Warhol, he used to actually watch people get stoned, videotape them, study them. He videotaped people sleeping. He went through a creative phase where I'm only saying what I heard in a biography on the biography channel. He used to get his assistants to urinate on canvases to see what would happen. That's gross, that's extreme, blah blah blah. But you can get creative ideas. Like even me, like when I'm not working with my assistant due to depression and stuff, I can feel like, oh, nobody's going to want to look at my work anyway. I could write the best script in the world. I could write the best film in the world. And nobody's going to want to look at it. Everybody thinks they know me. They don't know crap. That's what I get like in my dark moments. And then I smoke and I pray, and God tells me, you know what? You're trying your best to be a better person. Screw everybody else. So that's the time to smoke, is when you pray, when you may be creatively stuck and you use your art to deal with emotions, but don't smoke and try to execute your work stone, because especially with the strains that are coming out nowadays and the lack of regulations and the 21%, 22, 23, 24, and people just not knowing how to eat edibles. Seriously, go on YouTube and type in stoned cop calls 911. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, so you can use cannabis, God's plant, for creative blocks, but don't use it to get stoned, in my personal opinion. I mean, don't use it to work, in my personal opinion. God bless, and smoke one in peace and harmony.